If you believe that you're good at what you do, and you strive to be good at what you do, you don't need to worry about what other people think. You need to be able to understand that you have your own confidence that you can do whatever it is you're required to do, and other people will see that confidence in you. The minute you start doubting yourself, other people will see that you're doubting yourself, and that becomes a weakness in your personality.
Hello everyone, this is DL Capital FX.
The one, the only, the notorious McGregor!
The live market US30 on the 15-minute time frame. We recently bought this market. We want to accompany it to take out the liquidity that is resting above this high and tap into this level and sell this market. We want to scalp this market. We are targeting, when you see, we're targeting 5 hour on this trade. So we're targeting 5 hour on this trade, and then the reason why we bought this market is only because of the liquidity that is resting to the upside. This is not something that is fancy. From the 1 hour time frame, let me show you guys something. From the 1 hour time frame, you saw, okay, this market, it has taken out the liquidity to the upside. This market take out the liquidity to the upside and given us a change of character and left behind an area of supply that is valid because it has the liquidity that is resting below it, and it has been given us minor breakout structures, and currently it has pushed it to the upside and given us that manipulation behavior that we are always looking for. So by this manipulation behavior, I can see that the market want to push to the upside to take out the liquidity that is resting above this equal highs, so there is more liquidity resting to the upside. For the market to push to the downside, it needs the liquidity to the upside so that it can push to the downside. So from the 15-minute time frame, we saw by this level of supply, this level of demand, I mean, the market, it tapped into this level of demand and now it wants to push to the upside to take out the liquidity to the upside. So we will be scalping this market. Simply, this is a scalping. We are scalping this market from the 15-minute time frame. We want to take it to this level, and we will be taking it all the way to the downside when it gets to this level of supply. I will update you guys how this trade goes. This is DL Capital FX. We are signing out.
Looks like you forgot, once again, how powerful you are.
Hello everyone, this is DL Capital FX. This is a live market US30 on the 15-minute time frame. This is the trade we took earlier. This trade we hit TP, as you can see, at 5 hour.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So when I took this trade, I showed someone was confused on why I'm taking this trade. In a way, I came to realize that this trading is actually difficult. For as much as we can say it's easy, I will never say it's easy anymore, because someone can take it personal because of it's very difficult for other people. This trade, you hit TP at 5 hour. Some people, they were manipulated. For as I was saying that my only reason to buy this market was to take out the liquidity resting above this high so that I can sell the market. But for now, what I came to realize is that by the behavior in which this market approached this level, this is not how I wanted it to come. I wanted it to approach this level correctively so that I can sell it. The way it approached this level, I wanted it to come creating something like this, not impulsive but corrective, creating manipulation. But the way it approached this level did not create any manipulation, it was just impulsing. So what can happen is that it can respect this level only for it to come respect the area of demand, newly formed demand, and continue pushing all the way to the upside. So I want to avoid that as much as I can, because okay, let me not say much. I just want to avoid this. So I talked about this trade when it was still here. When the market was somewhere here, I wanted to sell this market here, As you can see, this market, it never reached to this level, but it pushed to the downside. Someone was confused, saying this was a break of structure and therefore this is supply. They got it right that this is a break of structure, but this is a supply. No, this is not a valid. This is supply, but it's not a valid supply, people. Because of the liquidity that is resting above it, it makes it not be valid. It invalidates the whole thing. The liquidity that is resting above the supply, it invalidates the supply. But the liquidity that is resting below the supply, it validates the supply. The liquidity that is resting below an area of supply, it validates the supply. But the liquidity that is resting above an area of supply, it invalidates the supply. The supply here is valid because the liquidity is resting below it. The supply here is not valid because the liquidity is resting above it. That is what I was trying to explain. Therefore, we took this trade regardless of the supply. This supply, as you can see, it was not even our take profit. I understood that the supply, it is a liquidity. Therefore, I wanted to target the even extreme liquidity above it. Do you see this? This is a simple manipulation, the manipulation that I'm always talking about, and I wanted to see the market getting to this level, creating even more manipulation. It didn't do that, so I'm gonna stay away from US30 as much as I can, so that I can avoid losses. Losses are not okay. Losses, people say be okay with losses. Be okay with losses. That's the advices that we are getting from these mentors that are hiding information from us. They say we must be okay with losses. Be familiar with losses. Can't be familiar with losses. Come on, don't be advising me such kind of things. Familiar with losses. Listen to me. Don't be familiar with losses. Try to avoid them as much as you can. Don't be familiar with losses. Avoid them. Avoid them. Learn liquidity. This supply here. Someone entered their sell right here, putting their stop losses right here, and then now they took a loss, and there is a mentor out there who told them to be okay with the losses, because nowadays it's like everyone, they have a course. I don't understand. Everyone, they jump into this industry, they want to be mentors. I don't really understand why, but those are those people that tell people to be okay with losses. Because for me, I don't think they know what they're doing. Instead of telling people to observe and look at price action, people can see that there is manipulation, there is more liquidity. They tell them to be okay with losses. You're still gonna take losses if you're gonna be okay with them. Take them personal. Take them personal so that they come back and become stronger. You understand? It must be personal. I'm telling you, for me, it's personal. That is how I'm able to get these 5 R's, because it's personal. I take a loss, it's personal. I make it personal to the point that I'm going to find out why I went wrong, why this trade it hit stop loss. That is how I take it personal. I don't take it, if I don't be familiar with losses, I take it personal. So take it personal. Someone who is listening, take it personal. It must be personal. Why did you take that loss? This thing, people will be like, it is a probability game. Me, I'm not against anyone, but the way I've studied the chart, this is not a game of probability. This is a game of manipulation. This is a simple game of manipulation. There is manipulation. There is no probability here. People will be like, it's a probability that playing out. You took a loss, it's a probability. It's a loss game. Yes, it's a loss game, but it's not a probability. It's a manipulation. You were manipulated. There is manipulation in this game. It is manipulation. That is why I'm taking it personal, because I'm manipulated. Won't you take it personal if you're manipulated? Take it personal. Don't be familiar with losses. Be familiar with losses. You will keep taking losses because you are familiar with losses. Instead, take it personal in a way that you will wanna find out where did you go wrong? Why were you manipulated? That's taking it personal. Not familiar. Don't familiarize yourself with losses. Okay, let's get to this trade. I know I talk a lot. I'm sorry about that. I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. I can't keep quiet. Let's go to the forward time frame and start with this trade. Okay, we saw this trade from the daily time frame. I was talking with someone yesterday, another friend of mine. We were discussing this trade. I was telling them that this market, somehow we need to push the upside before going to the downside, and then someone was also confused. That is why nowadays I'm like, this trading is actually difficult. It's actually difficult. It's more difficult than I thought. It is more difficult. I saw it today. This is not the only trade I took. Other trades I took, them they are running in profits now, and I will shoot other videos. But this thing, for as much as I say they are running in profits, it's still not easy. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Just know your edge and understand your strategy. You see now the market is overbought, but I bought it. On some of my videos I'll be like, I can't be buying a market that is overbought. But now I bought it. Someone will be like, this guy, what's up with this guy? This guy is contradicting what he was saying. No, it's price actions. This thing is confusing. It's very, 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 very confusing. It's very, very, very confusing. But stay on this channel, guys. You will understand why I bought this market when it is still here. And you know, like I was saying, I'm scalping this market. That is why I bought. I'm not a scalper. I'm a swing trader, but I bought it to scalp it. You understand? Not because I'm actually how can I say this? I didn't buy this mic because of I wanted to buy it. I wanted to scalp it. Just a quick in and out. You understand? A quick in and out. This you can see from the 15 minutes time frame. This was a simple quick in and out. A quick in and out. Now we have floated 90% of our trade because we want to see the market. Obviously it's gonna come here just to get this. This is just 1 pip away from the final TP. We are floating.
So fucking close. So fucking close.
It 90%, but I'm hoping that when it get here I won't upload all my 10% that is remaining. I will just upload maybe 5% and leave 5% runner, just leave the market, because there is a high probability chance that the market it can break this high and continue pushing all the way to the upside. In a way, I will be having my entry here and taking the market all the way to the upside, and I moved my stop loss obviously to break even, and I floated 90%. I'll be leaving a small runner as it go, but for me it already hit TP. As you can see, this is just 1 pip away from our TP, and I'm rocketing this video before it hit the final TP simply because there is gonna be load shedding very soon. So you know, like I said on my previous video, that load shedding is very, very disturbing for me. So that is why I'm shooting this video now. You see that it just, let's see, 1 pip away. Let's see. Okay, oh, 7 pips. Oh, damn. I already 1 pip. This US30 is not the currency's age. These things are very confused. Let's start from the daily time frame, guys. Let's get to the trade. Listening to me, I talk a lot. Sorry about that. So the market, it is in a clear downtrend. You see this, the market is breaking lows and respecting highs. Though it is broke its high, it is only breaking internal highs, but it is breaking outside lows. You understand? So this market is disrespecting what? Demand, and it is respecting what? Supply. Therefore I can say it is in a supply chain. Yes, because it is do you see this? It is respecting supply. It is disrespecting internal highs, but disrespecting what? Outer lows. So that is why this is a simple downtrend. A simple downtrend. So on a downtrend you want to be selling the market. Though I bought it, I was scalping it. Buying it, scalping it. Not because I bought this market to hold it, but scalping. Do you see by the behavior that the market it came to this level? It was indicating to me that it wants to sell, but currently it's not ready to sell, because we will get down to this. You will see what is happening here. Do you see? This is a simple manipulation. After a big push, there is always a manipulation. This is what I'm always talking about. This is a simple manipulation. This is manipulation, guys. What is happening currently is manipulation. So to be on the safe side of the market, always look where is the impulsive. How is this impulsive? How is this market returning to my point of interest? If this market return to this level, creating even more manipulation correctively, I know that there is a level of demand right here. So if it get to this level in correctively creating manipulation to the upside, I will still buy it even though the market it is in the downtrend. By looking at price action, we can anticipate the next move. I can tell that okay, if this market get to this level correctively, I can tell that okay, you want to push to this level and violate even more liquidity that happened right here before it can push to the downside. I know someone is confused, but as you watch these videos, you will have a clear perspective. From the daily time frame, I saw okay, after the market grabbed the liquidity above this high, after the market grabbed the liquidity above this high, it pushed all the way to the downside, giving us a break of structure. This is a break of structure. Let me highlight it, guys, so that you guys can understand. This is a break of structure. After the market given us a break of structure, it left behind inducements. This is the first inducement right here and the second inducement. But before the market broke this supply and this supply, I highlighted them. I thought this was the supply that was gonna hold, because the supply, there was nothing wrong with it. It was a valid supply. It took out the liquidity above the high. I'm always saying that the supply and the demand that are holding the market are those ones that grabbed the liquidity. So this supply, it grabbed liquidity above this high. There was no flop in it. I think the market makers, they also know that there are people who also understand that this kind of information that I'm giving you guys, obviously I also took it somewhere, you understand? So that is why I'm always saying that every strategy is a liquidity. Every strategy that you think of is a liquidity. The trend line is liquidity, support and resistance, liquidity, smart money concept is liquidity also. Don't be listening to people saying smart money concept, trade with the banks. Listen, the banks, the smart money traders, they have a perspective on what liquidity is. They know that the market is going where there is most liquidity. That is where the banks drive the price. Not because the banks use SMC. The banks don't use SMC. Why is it that SMC strategy most of the time it is violated? You know, most of SMC traders, they will be telling you that their edge is risk to reward, not win rate. Why is it that they don't win more? Because they are trading with the banks. They lose more, but they come out profitable because of their risk to reward ratio. So the banks don't use SMC. Every strategy is liquidity. Every strategy that you know, that you think of, is liquidity. So just identify liquidity and trade where there is most liquidity. Where there is most liquidity, it is where the market is likely to go. Study the chart, you will see. You will see what exactly what I'm talking about. Every strategy is liquidity. Someone can say this guy is talking a lot and know what he is doing. Yes, I may not know what I'm doing, but you see that I'm able to capitalize 5 hours, 15 hours, 8 hours, because I trade with liquidity. SMC is not the way the banks trade. The SMC traders, they understand liquidity, and the banks use liquidity. The banks, they use liquidity. They need liquidity to move the price. And SMC traders, they understand liquidity. That is why I'm also saying this strategy is SMC, because I use most SMC concepts. But I can't say I'm an SMC trader, because I just trade with liquidity. I highlight, you look at this, an order block. SMC, they use order block. Yes, but I can't really say my strategy is SMC. It's liquidity. It's liquidity grabbing. Trend-based liquidity grab. We're trading with the trend and we're grabbing the liquidity. That's how I can explain it. So the market, it has respected the area of supply. The supply that grabbed the liquidity. You hear what I'm saying? The supply that grabbed the liquidity. The market respect this equal highs here. That is why the market returned back to these equal highs to grab the liquidity above and continue pushing the market all the way to the downside to break the structure, and then it returned back to this level of supply, which took out the liquidity. So this level of supply has high chance of holding the market. Not that it's gonna hold, it has a high chance of holding the market. What the market can do is that it can come to this level and continue pushing to this level, only to create something like a distribution and continue pushing all the way to the downside to create more liquidity, more manipulation to the downside. Because if you want to push to the downside with a high volume, it needs more liquidity. It needs more liquidity to the downside to push the price all the way to the downside. That is what I'm trying to explain. So from the daily time frame, I saw the market came to this level. Okay, the market came to this level. This is what I saw from the daily time frame. Therefore, I moved to the forward time frame. From the forward time frame, don't be surprised when I don't go to time frames like 20 minutes, because this is the how can I say, the used vision, the unpaid vision of TradingView. I don't pay TradingView simply because I do live market videos. I trade it live. I don't want to take the price back. I used to pay for TradingView, but I stopped. So now I I do live market videos, so there's no need for me to pay for TradingView. So this thing is free, guys. So after, when I got onto the forward time frame, when the market was still here, before this price action occurred, okay, it was when the market was still here, yeah, sorry about that. Before this price action occurred, I saw that, okay, I wanted to sell this market because the market, it has grabbed the liquidity to the upside. Do you see? That's what I'm always talking about, that the market makers, they create areas of liquidity, equal highs. This is what we learned from baby peeps and whatever, this basic forex courses, that the market makers, they create areas of double tops, double bottoms, trend line, flag poles. You see, it's creating flag pole now. This is what we learned. Everyone knows flag pole, obviously. Forex trader, you enter into the game, you wanna learn how the market moves, you will learn flag poles, double bottoms, double tops, support and resistance, support turning into resistance, the market breaks support, it turns into resistance, and vice versa. This is what we learned. This is not something that is complicated, but we learned SMC. We also learned things like ICT, where he taught us fair value gaps, things like that. Yes, that is why we are able to get such kind of entries, because of the fair value gaps that we have learned. Yeah, things like that. So after I saw that the market, it grabbed the liquidity above this high, it broke structure below the recent low, giving us a change of character. After the market gave us a change of character, I saw from the 1 hour time frame that, okay, this market, it wants to push to the downside. As you can see, it broke the structure impulsively, and it is returning to our area of interest. In what? In a corrective manner, creating the manipulation to the downside. Do you see this? This is the manipulation to the downside. This manipulation has been cleared now. Okay, sharp. So now the market created equal highs for which it did not take out. It want to take out these equal highs right now. Do you see this? And it gave us a sniper entry. Let's not talk about sniper entries now. Let's focus on what's important. So the market created an area of equal highs below the area of supply. That is why I have high hopes that the supply is going to hold the market. But by the behavior in which the market approached the supply, it's telling me a different thing now. It's telling me that the supply, it can still be violated. I will be looking for a break of structure somehow, and I will be entering on a newly formed supply. I won't be entering on the supply anymore because of the way the market approached the supply. Do you see that now it's going to a final TP? Let's not talk about that. So after the market broke this low, I set my limit yesterday. Here I wanted to sell this market. You see, the market, it hit our final TP live. Our final TP live. So
This was
The best life.
it hit it live. This is not Sunday. This is Friday today. We are scaling this market. It hit our final TP live. The price is moving. There is no bar to play, whatever. The price is moving. So after the market, let's get back to business. After the market, you see, it took out the equal highs right now. It can push to the downside, but by the behavior in which it approached this level, is telling me a different story. Okay, after the market broke this low without triggering me in, I did not say that this is a newly formed supply, because I understood that there is an area of equal highs above the supply. That is why the supply, it was never going to hold the market, because of there is more liquidity resting to the upside, that the market, it need to take out the liquidity before pushing all the way to the downside. That is why I'm now saying that the market is going to push to the downside, but by the behavior in which it approached this level, is telling me a different story. I will be waiting instead of me entering aggressively. Now I'm waiting. This is how I'm trading. I know someone is gonna learn this thing, and then people text me, they tell me that I'm giving them this information. They appreciate it a lot. You see, the market hit our TP live, so let's wait. For now, for what I'm saying is that let's wait and observe how the market break this low. If it break this low correctively, so he still indicate that he still want to put the upside. But if it break this low impulsively, so let me tell you something. If it breaks this low impulsively, so this will be a change of character, and if it return to our area of interest that it would have formed in a corrective manner, we still have a high chance of trading this market. But for now there is no entry, guys. There is no entry. I'm not going to take the sell because I took the buy. So I took the buy. How did I take this buy? I took this buy because of I understood that there is liquidity here. See, there is liquidity that is resting right here. That is why I took the buy. There is liquidity resting above this high. That is why I took the buy. And then from the 15 minutes time frame, that is where I took the buy. From the 15 minutes time frame, you see, from the 15 minutes time frame, we show you guys something. Someone can be like, okay, this market, it has triggered this level. They sold. They sold this market, putting. They sold the market, putting their stop losses above areas of supply. So they sold the market, putting their stop losses above areas of highs. So where are their stop losses above areas of highs? I'm disturbed. Where they stop above areas of high, and there is also areas of equal highs right here. That is why this market it pushed to the upside to grab the stop losses above highs. Sorry about that, guys. I got disturbed. It's fine. Let's get to it again. I was talking about the liquidity that was resting above this supply. The supply, people were selling right here. They thought they got sniper entries, but the way the market approached the supply, this is what I'm saying. That always observe how it is approaching the level of interest. The way it approached this level of supply, it was telling me that it still want to push to the upside. That is why I'm saying the way the market now approached this level of supply, it's still telling me the same story, that it want to push to the upside. You understand? So someone now is getting a sniper entry to take the price to this level, only for it to push, violate them. For as much as I wanted to sell the market when it get to this level, I was going to observe how it was getting to this level, how it got to this level now. It is now telling me different stories. I'm never going to be ignorant. I'm observing. So the way I'm observing this market, I'll be waiting. If it breaks this low impulsively, then okay, fine. I'll be looking to sell it to newly formed supply. But now, if it comes to this level, even if it breaks this low, but correctively so, I will understand that this is not a breaker style. It is liquidity grab. So it was grabbing liquidity below this low before it can push to the upside. That is what I'm trying to explain. So the market when it was still here, obviously I shot a video I'm gonna play. So I entered this market right here, taking it all the way to the upside. Why did I take it to the upside? Because I understood that people who sold here, they put their stop loss here, and the supply was never gonna hold the market. Though the market it is respecting supply, it was never gonna hold the market because there is level of liquidity resting above it. That is why I bought this market. I understood that there are two types of liquidity now resting to the upside. That is where I want to take the market. Therefore, when the market returned to this level of demand right here, this level of demand, I understood that okay, it respected the demand right here. Firstly, sharp. Now it is respecting demand. Now it came to another demand. It respected this demand because of, look at the behavior in which it was creating even more manipulation to the upside. That is why I bought this market, guys, to take it to this level. I can't say it was not complicated. It is complicated, but I would advise you to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share, and just learn manipulation. I want to say learn how the market moves no more, because like I told you guys from my previous video that people take it personal now when I say learn how the market moves, but just learn liquidity. Me, I'm learning liquidity also. So I'm also learning liquidity. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. Subscribe and comment on what you want to know so that we can help you, and I believe that you can also help me. You understand? We are here to help each other, guys. So please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share with your friends, and tell them to share with other friends. You know that your friends, they need this information, but you're not sharing. What does that say about us? What does that say about us? Someone is helping you for free, but you don't want to help our people. That's why I'm saying share this with your friends so that they can share with other friends, so that we can all learn liquidity and manipulation. It's not about me wanting to promote my YouTube channel. It's about me wanting to help you guys. I don't even care if this channel is promoted or whatever, but I care if people are winning in the game, because we can always be manipulated, guys. While there are people who are willing to help, people like me, I'm willing to help. I'm saying I want to help. Just, you know that there are some traders, people, they know information, but they don't want to tell us this. People, they know we need information, and they know they have information for which it can help us, but they keep it to themselves. while they say we're in this together. How are we in this together now? See, that's why I'm saying share with other people. This information I'm giving you guys for free. I'm not offering any mentorship. I'm saying subscribe and share with other people. Subscribe and ring the hit the ring bell to get notified, something like that. Yes, ring the what bell there, and you will be notified when I post. I know I don't post a lot nowadays, simply because there are some things that are happening, obviously, some things that I'm taking care of. That is why I'm not posting a lot. But for as soon as I'm done with, and also load shedding is disturbing me, just that is why I shot this video before it hit TP, but it did TP live. It's simply because of load shedding. Load shedding is gonna kick in a few minutes. Therefore, I would like to be here with you guys for more and talk about the chart, but because of load shedding, I'm signing out, guys. This was a simple trade. It hit TP at 5R. Some people, they make a living through 5Rs. It's 5Rs that we're talking about. People make a living through them. So just subscribe to the channel. See the market, it just feeling this fair value gap here. It filled this fair value gap now. So now it can push to the downside. That is what I'm talking about. It filled this fair value gap and it grabbed the liquidity. So the liquidity to the upside has been cleared. The only liquidity that is resting to the upside is the liquidity above this area of supply. But this area of supply has high chance of holding the price because of this area of supply. It occurred after the liquidity grab, you understand? So it has high chance of holding the price. Still, it may not hold the price. That is what I'm saying. It has high chance of holding the price. I'm not saying it's a probability game. It's not a probability game. People lie to us. This is not a probability game. This is a manipulation game. Instead of people telling us the truth that this is a game of manipulation, they tell us this is a game of probability. This is a game of manipulation, guys. This is the honest trader. This is the honest trader. DL Capital FX. I'm telling you the truth. This is manipulation. Learn manipulation. We are manipulated a lot. That is why people will be like, your psychology is not right. People will tell me my psychology is not right. My psychology is very fine. Just I'm manipulated. Be familiarize yourself with losses. I want familiar English. I want familiar. Hey, sorry about that. I won't be familiar with losses. I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't be familiar with losses. I will never be familiar with losses. I take it personal. That is why I come out profitable, because I take it personal. Me, I take it personal. I've been quiet for so long because I was familiarizing myself with losses. But now, because I take it personal, I'm able to come out profitable. This is DL Capital FX, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. Don't just be watching the comment if we are doing a good job or if we are doing a bad job. Tell us. We want to know. I want to know you guys' feedback. You guys are watching but you are not commenting. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment, and learn this thing. Learn this thing, guys. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Help us, give us that push for us to keep on doing these things. I know there is a lot that I'm also not sharing some other things, but I want to share and I want your support. That's all. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. This is DL Capital FX. It's a live market we're signing up.
Being a good person and leading with good intentions can change your life. It can. You never know who you're going to interact with. You feel me? You never know who you're going to talk to. And you being a good person, you can simply make someone's day who is very successful in life, and they can give you an opportunity that will change your life. You know, that just how life works. You know, life works in mysterious ways, and that's the beautiful thing about it. But all I'm really saying is, lead with good intentions, bro. Treat others how you want to be treated, and I promise you, it's very, very rewarding.